Hello, I'm Darlene Coleman of Darlene Coleman Coaching, and I wanted to talk a little today about the basics of tapping and what's really going on in the brain. So many times I hear people say, oh, this is a form of self-hypnosis, or it's woo-woo, or it's just a placebo effect. That's really not what it is. Tapping is a form of something we call manual neuromodulation. Now, what does that mean, neuromodulation? Basically, when you have an event happen in your life and there's a strong emotional correlation, especially something traumatic, and you can either be part of it yourself or just witnessing it, a neural network is created in the brain. And that neural network many times dumps into an area of the brain associated with fear called your amygdala. So when you have this event happen, a neural network is created, the amygdala is activated, chemicals get dumped into the body, and now you're in a fear state. So you've gone from a responsive state to a reactive state. What happens though is when it's significant, it can get stuck in the brain. And then every emotion that's similar to that kind of loops on or holds on to that initial network. And then before long, it's in your subconscious, and now everything that you're doing is filtered through this fear, if you will. So the way that tapping works is that when you can really associate into those feelings around the issue, that area of the brain will light up. That neural network will light up. Well, all around our bodies, we have certain energy meridians. If I'm thinking or feeling that issue, if it's in my mind and I'm really there and I'm associated into it, and I begin to tap on these particular energy meridian spots in my body, it causes a zit or a signal interrupt in the brain. It's almost like unplugging a lamp from the wall. So it really isn't just woo-woo. There is an actual physical change happening in the brain when we tap. And it's incredible because you always have your two hands with you. This is a tool you can take anywhere, and you can do it anywhere, anytime. Now the cool thing about it, the way that our bodies work, is everything is energy anyway, is that if you're in an environment, say you're in a business meeting and you're starting to feel that anxiety come up, you don't even physically have to touch your body. You can simply imagine that you're doing it, and it's also just as effective. One other really interesting thing about EFT, or tapping, is because we live in an energetic world, energy does not stop. So I could technically be a surrogate for somebody else who's experiencing a problem. So if you had somebody that was sensitive to touch, or was in too much pain to touch, or that you were in a distance from, you couldn't actually physically reach them, you could do tapping on yourself as a surrogate. So you would just take a moment, center yourself, intentionally tap into their energy field, merge your energy field with theirs, and then begin to tap as if you were them. You'd be amazed at the progress and the results that you'll find. So I hope you try it. I hope you're open-minded enough that you at least give it a spin. You can't hurt yourself from it. The only thing that you could do is probably feel relief. So I encourage you to try it. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please feel free to share it. Have a good day.